We're on.
Are you all keeping safe and well? Skirt.
Oh dear. We've had a lot of rain in the night. Right guys, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all keeping safe and well. It's pretty wet. Started raining last night. Hasn't stopped since. Just gonna help Ray get the last of the wheat. Well, this tiny little bit of wheat here cleared up. He's got a little bit more on the other side to put through the dryer today. That's if it stops raining, because can't really go drying when it's raining, because all the wheat will get wet with the lid off the intake hopper. So we'll see how it goes. Whoa, that's really coming down. Is it monsoon season, Ray?
It is, yeah, definitely.
And just like that, the storm has cleared. Nice blue sky and sunshine now. What you got? Can I have one? No, what now? You eat them all. Off to the sheep with mummy then. High five. So we made a bit of a mistake last night with the dryer. We let it run out of fuel, which is not good. So we topped it up and yeah, we're gonna see if the burner will fire up. If not, then we're gonna have to bleed it. Oh, I lost the brick. Needs fixing, that corner does. All right, let's get the elevators running. Should we try it?
Yeah.
All right, burner on. Gotta wait for the magic noise now, don't we?
Yes, hopefully.
Hopefully. The flash there failed if it won't fire up.
Decobwebbing.
Decobwebbing?
Yeah.
Failed.
Failed.
I think it needs bleeding right. Stop. Fault reset. Is it 15?
No.
That was my guess. 14.
40. We're both wrong.
Right, try again. There we go. She's fired up.
Usually I go around and I check all the hedges to see if any are stuck, see if they're
on?
We're on.
Are you all keeping safe and well? Starting.
No, I'm keeping that in.
Well, we've got a little problem here with the drill, Nick, haven't we? We discovered.
Well, I wouldn't say a problem. I'd say more of a mistake, or
it's a definite mistake. I'm half to blame, and there's a reason. We've got the wrong coulter. We've got some beans to drill, and you've put the bean chute or boot on. Chute, isn't it?
I think they call it a bean chute. It's where it replaces the splitter boot where the wheat seed and cereal seed comes out.
So splitter boot's off, and that is the bean chute.
That's the bean chute there, yeah.
When this hybrid drill came, it didn't come with bean equipment, but we went into where we're keeping the old V-drill parts.
Which was the last drill we used to drill beans.
That's right, that's some time ago, I think 2009 actually we drilled beans last. I got it in my head, you used the bean chute, which we had to get 5 more because we only had 14 from the V-drill, was a 4.8 metre.
Yeah.
This is a 6 metre.
6 metre, 19 points on this.
And we couldn't find the coulter that goes in front, so we presume we used the spoon, which is really this was used for rape.
Dad presumed.
I did presume. Okay.
I had read. I'm not saying I should have spotted that it was probably not quite right, but I did read that there was a specific bean coulter for to go in front of the bean chute.
Yeah. Well, it's been pointed out to me from Matt from Claydon this morning, who watched your vlog.
Yeah.
That we've got it wrong.
We got it wrong.
And as soon as you said, I knew exactly what I did, because we went into the old place where the V-drill parts are kept, and I picked up a bean coulter, and I said to you, "Oh no, that's the front replaceable tine."
Yeah, the leading tine.
The leading tine
from the
V-drill,
yeah.
Which are totally different design to this one piece. It's a leg with a replaceable foot, and these feet, and we'll go and have a look at it, are remarkably similar to the bean chute.
So what we've put on here for these are what we call the rape spoons,
which really won't work. As Matt's pointed out from Claydon,
they're wrong, aren't they?
It will block here. And if we're going to carry on with these, we would use the short ones, which we used to use for rape.
For oilseed
and
rape,
we could do that. You could change that. It's obviously wrong. My mistake. I can show you the front leading tine of the old ones against the bean.
Oh.
So it's getting
exciting now.
It's very exciting.
It's getting very exciting now. I'm not just saying this. Obviously, I should have spotted it and thought it was a bigger issue than it was. But I did look at them earlier in the shed because they just pulled this out of the shed, and I thought they don't look quite right. And I think it's because I was worried that these were wrong. Because these come too far down, but what it is, it's the coulter, isn't it?
You're right to be. I think you can get something in your head and it's wrong. You've got to double check and then triple check again.
Cool that the chaps from Claydon are watching the videos.
Very good.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, a big thumbs up to Claydon for this.
Yeah, and sorry we got it wrong.
Yeah, good drill. Got to say that now, haven't I?
Back to the deepest, darkest depths of the farm. We came in here the other day and
we picked up these A shares. They're worn out 7-inch A shares
for cereals.
We picked up these spoons, which are really oilseed rape spoons. These are the short boots.
They go behind. They go behind the spoons. That's where the seed comes out, isn't it?
That's right. And I picked one of these up, and I said to you, "Oh, they're the front replaceable tines
from the V drill
for the front drill." This is a front leading tine.
Yeah,
and it's different. Same knock-on tine though. You pick up a bean. See the confusion?
Yeah.
You could argue, will they fit? I think we've had this before.
The angle's slightly different there, isn't it?
I think once they're on, they're different. You can have a look and see. At a push, you can probably get away with it. What to look at that aspect. Should we take them both up? So Nick, what we've got to do is try one on.
Try one on?
Yeah. I think it's worth pointing out, Nick, that this time you've used the Claydon drill as a conventional drill.
Yes.
And it's really worth sort of mentioning just how good they are as a conventional drill.
Absolutely.
The conditions are right. We've got to stop now. Should we call a truce? Cool. So there is the bean coulter, and there's the front. I think you'll find the angle will be different. Cause
that's the front side off the V-drill.
Yeah, I think we've tried this before, Nick.
Do you want to knock this one off?
I would. Put one up, put beam one on.
And try beam one on.
Yeah. You've got your special tool.
I've got my special tool, if I can put it in right.
Are they Beaujolais or something? Or is that something?
Are they what?
Beaujolais. What is it? Can you speak French?
No. So this one's come off, and this is the one to go on.
Totally different. Now look at that.
Are you suggesting using these other ones then?
We've got a few of these. We've got about 4 or 5 of these.
Because we're 5 short of these, aren't we?
You've either got to buy 5 of those.
We'll see if we can get away with these. I think for the sake of 5, you could probably use those.
Would you put one on and see what it looks like? Good thing about these knock-on points, they're easy to change, aren't they?
They're really easy to change.
It'll be good feel, isn't it?
It is.
That's different there, isn't it?
Yeah.
That angle's the same, isn't it? If you look along the... And I think it's the same along the bottom, isn't it?
Yeah, it's only this bit on top, isn't it?
I would have said 5 of those wouldn't have made much difference, actually. Sped them out a bit.
It saves ordering some, doesn't it?
A little bit penny pinching, but it is a bit daft to not to. Are we going to call a truce?
No, because you said let's call a truce and then poke me.
Well, yeah.
Go away.
See, it's horrible. I'm on edge. You realise you're taking 10 years off my life.
What, because you're constantly stressed that I'm going to sneak up on you.
Yeah, I haven't rested. I can't sleep.
Can't sleep, can't eat.
Can't eat. I'm fading away fast. I think you'll get away with it. As long as your depth here, Nick, is the same.
You say you don't want a penny pinch, Dad, but I think we've got to be a little bit at the moment with the price of fertiliser as it is.
Oh gosh, that's another story, isn't it? And fuel.
Fuel.
It's really quite serious, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, fuel. Don't get me started on fuel. I've had to order some fuel for my house, and hellish price.
How much was that?
63 pence a litre. For kerosene. Last March I bought some for 18.5 pence a litre. In the first lockdown.
Well, that's a massive difference. Well, I think the last gas or red diesel we had, was it 73, 74?
34, yeah.
But it's the fertiliser, isn't it? We've just bought some urea, haven't we?
Urea. How's urea?
Well, both yours are fine. How's your bet? But joking apart,
He can't be trusted.
this fertiliser thing is really quite serious because we've watched it double and over double now, haven't we?
Over double.
While we were busy, all too busy to buy any. Well, we haven't anyway. It probably should have done. There's people out there that bought it at the right price.
At the right price.
Yeah.
And some people who held off because it was rising in price.
Yeah. Well,
thinking let's wait for it to go back down, but all it's gone is carry on going up. So
we looked at our crops and they're established well, and you think, well, will we get any end for next year? And you think, well, of course you will. They're bound to start production again, but will they?
Well, yeah.
And then price goes up and up and up. In the end, we bought urea instead of bagged it.
Yeah, which is higher.
46%.
46% nitrogen as opposed to the 33.5 extra that we normally get.
But it's a hell of a price even for that.
It's a hell of a price even for that. But if you work out the fact that you're not putting on as much.
No, that's true. And
as much product.
We've equated it back, despite the fact it's cost well over £600, nearer to £700
per tonne. Yeah,
600 something pounds a tonne. It comes back to about £525
equivalent. Yeah,
but that's still a hell of a price.
It really is.
That works out roughly about, in acre terms, not hectares, about £130 worth of N per acre.
Per acre. Yeah.
It's mad.
It is mad.
It is mad. So we've secured urea. Now, I haven't used it for some time.
You want to do it a day before some rain's forecast, I think. Not when it's too hot and sunny.
Not when it's too hot, it evaporates, I think,
yeah.
doesn't it? But the good thing is, it's some sort of N, isn't it?
It's some sort of N.
It's better than no N.
It's better than no N.
Bagged N is still available, but imported.
Imported.
I found that out yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm sure other people have as well.
No, it is available, but it's
almost at that urea price.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah.
So you bite the bullet at that, and then instead of that being £130 an acre, I haven't worked it out. What if you bought N tomorrow? Let's say £650 imported N. How much that works out at the amount?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
But it'd probably be £300 again. And fuel might be 35p a litre. So.
Yeah, don't get me started on the fuel. I'm not happy about my kerosene.
We've known fuel to be this high before, haven't we? And it comes back again.
Yeah.
But this time there's something a little different.
Yeah.
The road, it needs power and energy.
Yeah,
doesn't it?
it is different this time.
To sort of get over this massive COVID problem.
Yeah.
So maybe
world's gone mad. Totally mad.
Maybe you won't get this dip again for a little while.
No.
So these prices might be here for a couple of years. Is it pub time?
Is it pub time? Yeah, let's go to the pub.
They get really expensive at the pub now, isn't it?
Oh, here we go. We're going to talk about pub prices now. Fuel prices, fert prices, and beer prices.
We could have talked about fuel and beer prices and pub prices at the pub.
At the pub.
That would make more sense.
We could. This video will be continued at the pub.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've got to put these on every single one then, don't I?
It looks like it.
And speaking of heating oil, there's my delivery. I'm not looking forward to that bill. Right, gonna make a start blowing down the combine header.